Hi, I'm Lois Eubank of Born Again Quilts Restoration Studio, and this is a quilt crime investigation. Here is today's victim. As you can see, this has been a victim of a through and through. It has holes through all three layers, the epidermis through to the dermis on all three levels, which means it's going to require a restoration of a different sort. Now, I do not have the next of kin with me today because the next of kin is related to the person who created this quilt back in the early 1990s, and she doesn't want that person to know that the new family dog was the instigator of this horrific crime. Now, if I take a ruler and I kind of measure the size of these holes here, I can kind of determine what I think would be the size of the dog who made the bite. And looking at the size of it, I would say that this dog was probably a medium-sized to small dog. Now, I have to tell you, dogs make some of my best clients. I have had Dachshunds, Jack Terriers, and Poodles be the perpetrators of such crimes. But even with this kind of damage, this quilt will be restored. Now, as you can see, the difficulty of this quilt is that there's only 3 different prints used here. So anything that isn't an exact match is going to kind of stick out like a sore thumb because it's going to look different. So what we're going to do here is we are going to be doing a robbing Peter to pay Paul. I have found fabric that is pretty close to the pieces that have been destroyed. Not exact matches, but pretty darn close. So what is going to happen here is that up here in the border where there has been damage done, I am going to cut out the fabric from here to here and use the fabric here to do the replacement parts for the damaged areas down here. Then the back is just a basic plain muslin-like fabric. As you can see from age, it's kind of dirty and worn looking. So this fabric will not be hard to match. And so by doing this, by using the fabric here and replacing it down there, this fabric then will be used to replace the part up here, which will be conveniently tucked under the pillow. So a certain relative of the victim will never know that the dog chewed Grandma's quilt. This is Lois Eubank from Born Again Quilts. If you have a question about having a quilt restored, contact me through my website at www.bornagainquilts.com. Thank you.